I'm getting something here.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? We're going to have a problem here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab Plus Coffee. It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent track. And what a beautiful morning it is. Nope, hang on, wait. Oh, I'm being reminded that it's still pitch black outside, and I'm tired. But it's Friday, so yay, Fri-Yay. Yes. Now, in this case, we've got a brand new excellent track from the real Brian Jarvis.
Will the real Brian Jarvis please stand up? We're going to have a problem here.
But we're not going to have a problem with their track, Galactic Breach, the JWT mix. So, without further ado, to the lab!
Time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent BandLab track.
Galactic Breach over here on the lab, the JWT remix with the real Brian Jarvis, who is at THE_JARVI out of Little Rock, Arkansas, USA. Reppin' 417 followers. The description of the track reads, Galactic Breach, composed by the real Brian Jarvis. What is a galactic breach? Let me explain it this way. The James Webb Telescope has performed a galactic breach by showing us that everything we thought we knew about the universe was wrong. Let's take a listen. Sounds like Transformers in the background. At least Decepticons. Okay, some war drums. Filtered synths. The fade in. That was really good. Danger. Danger, Brian Jarvis. Here we go, we're pumping it up.
You're in danger.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Love the record stops. Love that I'm getting a lot of synth over here, in addition to what's going straight up the middle. That's really good. Really big Tron vibes. Huge fan. Bring it. So good. I like the tension in the synth. We bumped it up. And we just keep on bumping it up.
You're in danger.
The vocal samples are so good. Is this you, Brian Jarvis? Or are these samples? I like the call and response with the bass and the synth.
Now we're back from the dead. Now we borrowed every track.
I just want to listen. There's so much happening. That build up there was really great. And I like how we're moving back into that war drums phase that we had at the beginning, and now we're bookending it.
Now we burn every track.
You're in danger.
Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it.
Very good. That was so fun. What a great way to start a Friday morning. And if I was tired, I'm not anymore. There was so much to listen to there. There was so much happening dynamically in the track. I am a big fan of this waveform here. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? 2 things I love and 1 thing I want more of. Here we go. The first thing I love about this track is the bookends. Look at the waveform. We've got a little hill, and then we've got our mountaintop here. And then we've got a little hill to finish us off. And that is completely wonderful. We start the story in a place that we get some familiarity with these tribal drums and like we're going to war. And then we end the story with something familiar. Let's listen. See, now we come to the end. And what we're doing here is we're adding. We don't have that synth winding up. But over here, we have the synth winding up in the background. So the beginning of the song gives us this really great tribal thing to sit with before we jump right into the wub wubs. Wub, 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 wub. So good. And then the end of the song gives us that same tribal war drums feel that we're familiar with, only it's got a little something going on to differentiate it from the beginning. So again, one more time, we've got the war drums. And less prominent in the beginning, but then much more prominent, we've got the synths. Wow, 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 wow. Really cool. Really like the bookends to this track. And as always, I really enjoy the VO or the vocal samples that you sprinkle throughout your tracks. Mr. Jarvis. I will say the second thing that I love, and I tried to get over it because I found some excellent points. Like over here around 2 minutes, we have...
You're in danger.
So we had... and then over here we get like the chopped version of that. And I am a huge fan of that subversion of expectation as far as how the synth should sound and what it's doing. Also over here that almost made the list is this call and response with the bass. That call and response with the synth and the bass, really fun. But ultimately, the second thing I love has to be here and right over here.
You're in danger. You're in danger.
If there is one thing, and this whole track is worthy, right? It's so much fun. In fact, I believe that Mr. Brian Jarvis mentioned that it got a phenomenal score on Reverb Nation's crowd review, which is going to feature it on its front page because of that. So congratulations there. But there's just something for me personally, no matter how great a track is, if you have really good dynamic transitions, those things are going to trump most moments in songs for me. So when you get these areas where you're moving so blatantly from one thing to another thing, but you're doing it in such a fun way.
You're in danger.
Come on. Especially with that yell too. Hey! You are in danger. And then later, when we get the none like Joshua sounding vocal here.
You are in danger.
Bring it. These transitions, Brian, excellent additions to your track.
You are in danger.
These are the kinds of things that make dance teams want to use your music for dance routines. It's dynamic. It's a shift. I can close my eyes and watch the Jabberwockies do a whole routine to this, and or even better, the Kings, right? Do a whole routine to this, where you have so many points in the music that dynamically shift to something else that keeps the dancing fresh, the music fresh, and gives the choreographer something really cool to work with. If you don't know who the Jabberwockies or the Kings are, you should go look them up. They're awesome. So those are the two things I love. If there's one thing I want more of, I think I've heard a few filtered swings throughout the track, but I think I want, at 3:44, I know we're getting kind of long. Maybe there's a part somewhere right in the middle, maybe right before this second transition with the vocal chop. Yeah. So I know we ramp up here, and this is really great, but maybe we can subvert the expectation by once we ramp up. Again, this is totally just a thought, and this is great the way it is. But maybe once we ramp up and we have the little vocal here,
You are in danger.
instead of jumping right back into the chorus, what I would call the chorus elements, maybe we'll give it like a 7-second, I don't know how long it would be, 3-4 bars of like a sweeping Galactic space is empty and cold vibe. So we have this high octane roller coaster ride this whole time. What if you are in danger? Bring it down. Something that really makes us understand space is empty and cold. That's kind of what I was looking for. So the whole track, phenomenal. And I think the one thing that I kind of want more of is a longer reprieve from the adrenaline so that I can get my adrenaline pumping again when it comes back. All in all, what a phenomenal track. A ton of fun, a roller coaster ride, and a great way to start a Friday. Everyone should jump on over to BandLab and follow @the_Jarvie, the real Brian Jarvis. And, while you're over there, you might as well follow DJTatious on BandLab, YouTube, or wherever you choose to consume your social media. Either way, I hope your weekend is restful and relaxing and that you are ready to go come Monday with another excellent track. Until then, see ya.